Okay, so that tells me that the sound quality is good. It's where it needs to be. It doesn't make sense, but it's good. So I'm not going to complain right now, and I'm a little freaked out,
That will be popular.
but it's fixable. It's all fixable. I think I know what the problem is. I'll explain it all here as soon as I start the music for you guys. Some requests are not on yet. They will be here about 2 or 3 minutes once I tell this story. This has been a fucking morning, my friends, and I cannot express to you how happy I am to see you, because that was the only thing going to bring me out of what just happened. So I got up nice and early this morning. I got lots of sleep, and I took a long shower, and I even shaved. I know it doesn't look like I shaved, but I shaved like up here. I'm trimming growing this back in, and I felt really good about it. And you know, I'm getting some laundry done, and I ate early. I made some coffee. Like, everything was way ahead of schedule. And something I've been dabbling with an idea for oh god, since I put the desk here. I have this surround system speakers that I've had for years. I just haven't used for my PC because I've had a laptop. But I thought, oh, I'm going to hook those up. Well, didn't work out that way. And again, that's fine. It's no big deal. So I brought them up, went to plug them in, and in order to plug them in, to get everything unplugged in the back, my setup is very... It's in the corner, it's hard to get to shit, whatever. Some of you know that my video card wasn't designed to fit in the case that I have, so I cut the hole in the back of the case. Put a video card in there, and it's just hanging there. It's like, by itself, it's fine. Well, as I'm pulling it out, the video card gets wrenched out of the computer. I thought I broke it. And then all these wires got tangled and everything, and I had to get everything right. Finally got everything hooked up. And then I couldn't get anything working. Then I couldn't get display. Then I got display. I had to restart the computer 4 times. Got it up. Then I couldn't get sound out of anything because it's the onboard. So now I'm thinking, oh, I fucked the motherboard. Great. So I had to duel around, and it comes to find out that there's no way to turn on both outputs, front and back. One cancels the other, which is dumb. Well, the back is always on. The front cancels the back, which makes sense. It makes sense. But I want to be able to bypass that. I can't. Whatever. That's fine. Whatever. So it took me a while to figure that out during all this other stuff. But once I had that figured out, I was like, okay, I'll just deal with that. Because there's a headphone jack right in these speakers, so I'm just going to use that from now on. If I want the speakers, done. Perfect. And I guarantee not to have unexpected noise. Perfect. So here's what happened. I get everything plugged back in. I think everything's all right. And everything appears to be working, right? Then I turn on the PS4. It won't come on at all. I hear the beeps and whatever, and the video's flickering. I'm like, okay, maybe it's the PVR. Maybe the hop hog. Maybe I capture card. Maybe I fucked that up. Maybe I did something with that and I'll have to do a direct line just to check it. So I switched the input on it to the PS3, which also feeds in there. No, it's working fine. And this flickered, I'm freaking out, as you would be. And then these lights were already on, so I'm sweating. I'm like, fuck, you know. So I finally get the PS4 to come on. I'm like, oh, thank fuck. Get it all turned on. Everything appears to be working. I can see picture, computer's up, everything's great. No sound from the PS4. What the fuck? Wrestled with it. Come to find out, the optical cable in the back was unplugged when I moved stuff around, which I was like, oh, good. That's easy. I can fix that. Then I dropped the cord behind the thing, and I had to crawl into the disc. I'm not a small dude. I plugged it in, got the sound running. Cool. Then I'm like, great. Now I got to go live, and I'm finally like, oh, I get to do this. This is awesome. and then the mic is at a very low level comparative to where it should be. This mic runs very hot, as they say. It's very, very hot. I had to turn it up, way up, to get it to work the way that it should. Now, given the behavior it's seeing today, I'm sure it still sounds good to you guys, and if it doesn't, tell me. I'm willing to bet that something was loose before and now it isn't, because I don't get it. I'm going to replace the cables that connect it because they're old anyway, because I just don't want to run the risk of it. But what I had to do was, usually if you look at like dials on a I mean, just from your perspective, usually the dials are like down here. I had to turn them all the way up here and then turn the gain up in the software all the way up just to get it to run. I think I just might have figured it out, actually. Hang on. I think I might have just figured it out. Because what was happening was that when I moved some USBs around because I wanted to make sure everything was plugged in properly, I did accidentally move that one. It's still plugged in, but it was moved. Oh. Alright. I'm going to turn everything down, guys. Because this is about to hurt your ears if I don't.